And on that note, we are live. What's up, everybody? This is obviously a very impromptu, fun little live stream. We got the whole crew with us. We got Jay Pizzle, we got Basement, we got Heather. How you guys doing this fine evening?
Doing good, though. I'm at a dip now.
At a what?
When you dip, I know. I thought you said at a dick.
Oh.
And that's JP's not there, so it makes sense.
I'm doing well. My flight went great. Had no issues.
Yeah.
He even had a psychologist next to him for a little bit there.
I was just gonna say I had a psychologist that sat next to me on the flight, and I'm like, I tell everybody when I'm on a flight. You guys have heard me say this. Whenever I'm on a flight, I have to tell people because I make movements. Like if we sudden drop, I just fucking
turn around and clock a bitch in the face. Sorry, there's turbulence.
Tomato, you know.
So I told her, I said, ma'am, and she was really nice. She's like, I'm like, ma'am, I just want to warn you that I do not like being in the air. So if we
around like you just don't care.
You're gonna see me. I might throw my hands up in the air, just you know what I mean? Like, oh my god. So
skeet, motherfucker.
He's like, well, I'm a school psychologist, so you're gonna be okay.
Wait, she's she's a what psychologist?
A school psychologist.
Oh, it's like first grade? First graders?
She's a licensed psychologist. So she sat next to me the whole flight, and she's like, I got something for you to do. Because I said, well, I'm going to be watching a football game. She said, well, that's good. That will help you. It'll help you take your mind off.
Put down the spork,
flight.
sir.
So she's like, but if you happen to lose connection or whatever, she was like, just look around, and we had kids in front of us and everything. Just imagine how the parents feel. It was really, she was really quite comforting.
Look at all these witnesses.
Don't imagine them never finding the black box.
So it was a good flight. The flight from Dallas to San Diego was better, I will say. So, I mean, well, let me rephrase that. Because it was dark, I'm like, can this motherfucker not see because we were shaking as we were going down?
Or was it just you?
I mean, it wasn't bad. It's like, but it was a good flight. It was probably the best 2 flights I've ever been on. It was way better than the one back from Washington fucking DC. Let me fucking tell you that right now. That one, I wanted to fucking punch a bitch in the face. Just punch a bitch in the face. So
happened to be the pilot.
But it's been good. Wendy was really good from what I heard today, so I'll let Heather speak on that. So it's been a good day, I guess, for the family. Probably because I'm not.
Yeah, she's laying in bed right now.
Some slowly go off screen. Probably because I'm not there.
Fantastic. What's up, Aru, Jurgen, Alpha, Federico joining us in the chat as always. What's up, guys? I always love seeing you in the chat. This is just going to be a bizarro one. This is just going to be random, just us playing some or simulating some 2K23 as we talk a little bit about the Royal Rumble. I don't think I have everybody. I think I'm missing a couple of people for this, but screw it. We'll do some simulated matches. I'll do the U.S. title one first because I actually really like that match, to be honest with you.
I hated it.
I don't know, man. I as the night went on, I got more and more angry at the Rumble.
He did get more and more angry.
The first match, the women's Rumble match, which in my opinion should have been the worst match, was the best match.
Yep.
And then everything after that was kind of whatever. It was just like everything was so fucking predictable. For a pay-per-view that should be the least predictable, it was the most predictable. For me, at least. I mean, I think we called
the only
every
thing
match.
that really wasn't predictable is who was coming out in what spot.
Yeah,
I mean,
that for sure.
Predictable in terms of the finishes. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was just saying this before we got on here. I loved the finish to Kevin Owens and Logan Paul. I loved it. It had a very old school type of feel to it.
I can see what you're saying. It's just like the match was, for me, it's almost not like a wrestling match.
But
I
by the
don't know.
way,
It's just
you're
too
gonna have
much
to you might
of
have
the
to remind
social
me.
media infusion.
You may have to remind me of some things because I was fucking so baked.
So like at that one point in time, like some guy hopped the barrier. I'm like, who the fuck is this person? And there's like, it's part of like Logan Paul's entourage.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have to kind of like know. So like his side, I don't know anything about Logan Paul except of the fucking thing that he photographed dead Chinese men. I really don't know anything else.
That's your takeaway.
So like, so when they play into his like,
Logan's being a cunt. Logan's being a cunt. Oh.
Just kind of how the match went. Right, he was trying to take advantage of Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
He tried to do the brass knucks thing. It wasn't a bad match, really.
No.
It wasn't my favorite. I'm just saying I really like the finish with the brass knucks ending and the ref calling it. I thought that was a clever ending.
I mean, I can understand the old school finish, but the only thing that it really did was, it's going to extend the feud into
What?
It's going to extend into WrestleMania.
All it did was extend the feud into WrestleMania.
And I just kind of get, after a while, I kind of get like with Logan Paul. I kind of get tired of, if they're gonna have Seth Rollins hold the title and they're gonna have Roman Reigns hold the title, you gotta move some titles around. You gotta do something with something.
Well, I was going to say,
know,
like, now the bell rings.
I thought Logan Paul was gonna have like the short reign.
That's what we all thought.
I mean,
considering
October.
The U.S. title that was kept off screen for like a fucking year and a half.
Well, as soon as they pulled the belt off of Austin Theory, the way they did, I was like, okay, they're pivoting their plans for the U.S. title.
And I don't mind, like, if it was a different scenario with the rest of the titles on the brand, I wouldn't really mind them doing what they did. And in the end, I don't really care that much. But it just like becomes a thing where if you're gonna take two titles, the two main titles, and shelve them, and then you're gonna do like a social media act for one of the other main titles, what are you really leaving people with for the next 3 months or couple months?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, hard reset.
Seth Rollins cannot wrestle.
Well, right now.
He cannot.
Look, he'll wrestle at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
Is the way I'm looking at it.
That's what
But
he's
yeah,
saying.
I mean, unless Logan Paul is going to be, now he's in this thing with Kevin Owens. That's what is that going to culminate at Elimination Chamber? Is that going to go to Mania? Because
I end up going until Mania.
Yeah.
that's what I think too. Which is unfortunate because I feel like a lot of the like really good working mid card, they get sucked into these acts where they're not in a level of importance. Yes, it's a U.S. title, but it's so low on the rank. Everything's just Logan Paul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's not like it's what WWE does though, because like with the guys like this that are relatively new, that I mean, and he's not alone. I mean, he's a better worker than a lot of the other guys, but they'll attach them to people that are good, and they almost ruin other people's careers. Like they're doing it with fucking Finn Balor, with Judgment Day for Dominic Mysterio. Logan Paul gets attached to all these guys that take a 6-month hiatus from their own career to push his forward. Where like in the end, it's just gonna fucking disappear. So I don't know. I mean, the match was fine. The Royal Rumble, none of the wrestling was bad. In all honesty, all the wrestling was pretty good, except for there's some spots in the Women's Rumble, I think, that were questionable.
Iffy?
Yeah.
So I did not. I'm kind of in concert with Basement. The only thing that I can.
Okay.
The only thing that it's hard for me to explain this because the tweet that Bailey put out today is everything that I said they shouldn't do, but yet here we are. So now she said in a tweet, I'm going after Rhea Ripley. why even put that out there? Let something happen tomorrow night. Show up on fucking Raw, and because of the Kabuki Warriors are the tag team champions, have them show up on fucking Raw, and have all of them show up, and then that's when it fucking happens. And I understand they're on SmackDown, originally, if I remember correctly, but there's nothing wrong with doing that, because then she can't challenge Rhea.
And Logan retains like in real life.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe we'll have everything.
Scott.
I'm with JP though. I like when we were talking about the Bailey win, right? We were like, I was like, 'cause I don't watch the show weekly. I'm like, okay, so that makes sense for her breaking up from the Kabuki Warriors or whatever the called. Her to face Asuka or not Asuka, Io Sky, right?
Yeah.
It would only make sense, and they kind of teased it at the Rumble that that's the way. And the next thing is, I'm going after Rhea Ripley. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, things could still change.
It's just it like I don't know.
It's lazy. It's lazy.
All of the people that won are pretty much the right winners, but everything was just so like it's. I don't know, always go back to this. It's the fact that the Rumble is supposed to be filled with surprises, and everything felt so generic and by the numbers.
Yeah, it fell short, and frankly, I am tired of the Royal Rumble falling short.
Yeah, it's getting Survivor Series level.
Yeah.
Of being a constant disappointment.
And now you know why I don't like the Royal Rumble.
The thing is, too, I think the Royal Rumble is one of the most, today's day and age, I think it's the most difficult match to book, the way to book it properly. Because everybody knows everything. So if you're going to try to do, and everybody's under contract for 10,000 years, can't do this, can't do that, like to have it done correctly nowadays is almost impossible.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get a better Rumble than when AJ debuted.
I don't think so either. At least not until we get somebody else big like AJ to debut.
And I know this sounds stupid and basically like Jesus Christ, but you like Royal Rumble.
Oh no, I've got something stupid to say.
I'm getting to the point where each brand needs to have a fucking Royal Rumble. Because they sit here and they book these matches, and I know they're not going to do that. It'd be stupid if they did. But ultimately, they have all of these fucking matches, or, they have two champions, and right now, Rhea Ripley, who's she going to face? I mean, right now they have it as Bailey, but ultimately what's going to happen is she's going to end up facing
Becky. Yeah.
Why didn't they just have Becky fucking win the Royal Rumble?
Because Becky already won the Rumble before. I am so
So did Cody last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I think Bailey was the right winner, but then the result was the wrong direction. They'll alter course because it doesn't make any sense in my mind.
I would say they're gonna pivot because they're clearly gonna do Bailey and Io. So it'll be curious to see how they go around doing this.
So I guess we're looking at the Fatal 4-Way match now on 2K. This match for me was a match that didn't need to even exist because there's no way Roman is losing, and what you're gonna get is the same fucking shit. Someone comes in
again. Yeah.
Solo Sikoa shows up and fucking finger punches the fart box. Get the fuck out of there.
I
think they need to stop with they didn't even need him to interfere in this match at all. No. There's no need for it.
So I asked everybody what they gave the Rumble out of 10. Neil said Jordan Grace was really badass at the Rumble. She did look good at the Rumble. I mean, she looks like a man. She looks like Ultimate Warrior. But she did showcase good talent, and she was, fucking legit in the ring. Aru says a salad out of 0. Or a salad 0.
Well, you didn't even watch it, Aru, so it wasn't this.
Jade Cargill appeared. You know what, Neos? I didn't need... This is... Jade Cargill could appear at the Rumble. Now she needs to go right back to NXT.
Yes.
She needs to have a 6 month to 8 month to a year run in NXT before she comes to the main roster properly.
I agree.
It'll actually help her in the long run.
I did say last night that the Rumble is the best place to debut her.
Yep, just
Because
to
it
get her
gets
name
her in
out.
front of main roster audience.
Yep.
But then they can put her down in NXT and have her bring all of that momentum with her.
Yeah,
She
needs
didn't
to
look.
develop.
I will say this right now: she did not look too bad. I don't think she
looked like she's better.
Yeah.
But I
She
wouldn't
looks like-
say.
She looks like she belongs in WWE.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I think if you give her a solid year of training and working, and then in like 6 months to 3 to 6 months after Mania, you kind of put her in that picture for the women's title. Then you give her the women's title for 6 months. I would bring her up after next year's WrestleMania or at the Rumble, but I think I would wait a while.
I think it was smart of them to put her in the Rumble because, like Heather said, like getting her in front of main roster, main, level talents. And also, it's a great way to take advantage of like the media buzz that she was generating from her signing. And it's like, all right,
Way
hey,
to keep
like,
it going.
yeah,
They had
it's
to keep it going.
a
Right?
great spot. It was a genius. It was a genius booking move.
So I personally think that Jordan Grace will end up in WWE. So just don't let her talk.
Because she sounds like this.
I just
they
don't.
can just play it off like she's Kane. Throw a mask on the bitch.
So
Suck it.
I don't know. I think so. I had an argument today about the Triple H in his presser said the Forbidden Door, and Triple H apparently, and I got to go back and watch because I want to hear what he said. Apparently, somebody said he just shit all over the name of the Forbidden Door.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
like, I'm not
think-
going to talk about like stupid doors that no one gives a shit about or something.
Hey,
And he said,
it is a stupid door. It's a stupid door. What does forbidden mean?
Yeah, it's a dumb fucking moniker from the past.
It has. Hold on. Listen to this stupid fucking shit.
here we go.
So before you continue, Kratos had a good point. He said that there were 4 matches, and the 2 matches that were like not rumbles had fuck finishes. That is kind of stupid. I don't like that. I didn't even really pick up on it while watching it because I was fucking blasted.
Yeah, same.
But-
So, just real quick, and so the interaction isn't very long because I was talking to a 21-year-old kid, but he said, getting mad at a team coined by the current NJPW president, good luck building that relationship. He's not going to build a relationship with New Japan. He's not. So shut the fuck up, number 1. And I said, this is what I said. If it's forbidden, you don't open it. That's what it means. That's what forbidden means. Do not open. And if you think about it real quick, when New Japan did that, it fucking ruined them. It was the forbidden door for a reason. Do not open said forbidden door.
The problem with New Japan,
I feel like we're talking about JP's asshole.
colonoscopy. The thing with the New Japan being like the company that would be like, oh, we're opening the forbidden door. For us on this side of the world, that means fucking nothing because New Japan is like 8th tier in terms of wrestling companies that you're looking at.
Yep.
It's pretty much below on the like viewership scale for us. It's below fucking ROH, TNA, and all of them, right? If you actually want to open the forbidden door and make that make sense, it would be fucking the top company working with the other top company in complete like fucking competition with each other. It would be WWE working right alongside WCW in both their heyday. That's the only way that really makes sense.
Yeah.
But fucking New Japan being like fucking 6th tier here, working with AEW, which was not a thing fucking 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean jack shit.
So, and then this person responded to me with, "It's an ironic term." Okay, please think outside the box every once in a while. I know what it is. I still agree with what he says. It isn't a dumb. It is a dumb term based on what it means. Working with another company is not forbidden. Other companies
I mean,
just
it's
choose
happened
not to.
all the time in the past.
Yes,
Fucking
but
WWE worked with New Japan fucking 20 years ago.
But the thing about it is, it's not forbidden. People just choose not to work with other companies. That is,
Because in essence, like the first working relationship between fucking New Japan and WWE had New Japan most of the time jobbing because people here didn't know who these fucking people were.
Yep.
They didn't know
Right.
who these Japanese wrestlers were, so they wanted to get talent that could work in the ring. But they're not going to sacrifice the rise of a fucking prominent North American star for ping pong chew over here. Like, it doesn't matter.
right. So I mean,
So-
then I went on to say, how has working with AEW panned out for New Japan? The reason it is forbidden.
AEW worked with New Japan for years before it became AEW. All those guys
Yes.
worked in New Japan. What's new there?
New-
It frustrates me.
This
I feel like a
person
lot of
just
these
said-
fans are just like they're fans of AEW, but they haven't watched a fucking single match in New Japan for the last 10 years.
But this is where it gets funny. He goes, "You're probably unfamiliar with the Gen Z forbidden term means." But I'm 21, gonna be 22 next week. Well, happy fucking birthday, whoever the fuck you Delia. So I understand why they did it. And I said, nope, never heard of it being a term by Gen Z. Why don't you tell me what it means? Because I Googled it and found nothing. This is what was responded to me. In turn, I responded to her that forbidden means it should not be a thing. Forbidden. Gen Z started a meme where we joke about wanting to eat things we know is poisonous or toxic for us. For example, Tide Pods.
I'd be like, maybe you should just do it.
Being a forbidden gusher, because gushers are fruit snacks with juice inside. Like he's explaining to me what a gusher is. Well, the
Honestly,
point of the point of the joke. This is the end of it. The point of the joke is that you can't eat it. Again.
Yes, everybody knows what forbidden fruit is. It's fucking
Yeah.
biblical. Like,
Oh my
I don't know.
God!
like,
Is Roman
I
gonna
hate
retain again? The
I hate talking
tabla.
with I hate talking with young
might.
kids most of the time because they're like, I know everything.
And that's the
Bruv.
fucking problem. They know absolutely fucking nothing.
So the forbidden door doesn't exist.
It's the anus.
It's everybody.
I
wants
get it. Like, I get the
the only
concept
reason
of
that
it, but
the
Knocking
only
on my back
reason
door.
that people say that is because people don't work with other people. And
well,
they
it's a marketing concept, and I get it.
It's
But
makes
like,
no sense.
I think a lot of people are up in arms because Triple H finally kind of threw a jab back at AEW and all these other fucks, right? Being like, are you
he's
working
right.
in a
I don't
relationship with
give a
TNA?
fuck about some stupid fucking
It
door.
doesn't- I don't call it a forbidden door. I call it a fucking business.
Yeah.
Not 7 years old.
So dumb.
So if I'm
But-
at the arena and I'm walking through the front,
You're
Am I
not gonna
going
make
through
this
the
make sense.
what?
I said you're not gonna make this make sense.
I can tell
I'm
you
at the
how.
arena and I'm walking through the front door. Am I going through the forbidden door? I knew where you were trying to go, and I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna happen.
Oh,
This
fantastic.
match that we're watching, the way that this match ended, they could have just done it that way and let it go.
Also, apparently, Randy Orton's like 500 pounds.
Hey, you didn't know?
He was built at what, 290 or something? 280?
270.
I fucking believe it. The
Randy
guy's
Orton.
yoked like fucking
275.
crazy.
He's
275.
definitely not 275.
Well, maybe he had a big breakfast.
That man is 255 at most.
Well,
Maybe 260.
now he's seeing LA Knight's nuts. He's
This
nuts.
is a weird match for me because I almost don't remember most of it except for the parts I don't like.
I definitely didn't remember most of it myself either, so not that likely.
I was sober and I remember all of it.
God bless you.
This Solo Sikoa, it's just like, yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
If you're gonna, the
Mace-
wrestling didn't really stand out to me.
Agreed. I think they're gonna do Orton versus Solo at Mania.
It's the only option they got left.
Okay, honestly, I'm gonna say it. Stop trying to make Solo happen. It's not interesting. He's boring in ring. He's boring on the mic.
Oh shit.
Where are you going with this guy?
Solo.
He should fight himself in the ring.
He's riding Solo.
What?
Well, Kratos making Evil the champion was a bridge.
I'm
He's
Solo. Riding Solo.
paper champion. He was a bridge to Naito and the title. That's all he was. I don't care.
Bridge to C4.
So he said the downfall of New Japan was when they decided to start doing business with AEW. And COVID.
God.
The downfall of New Japan was when everybody left to create AEW. And it was at the same time as COVID. Yeah, that's it all.
I'm gonna say this right now. New Japan had two downfalls. When they first worked with WCW, and then when COVID happened.
And when AEW happened, because they lost like all of their North American fucking presence.
Yes,
basically.
And they had to rely on like full Japanese, and the Japanese people would keep watching, but anybody that wasn't Japanese, fucking out of there.
Yeah.
I stopped watching, and I went back and we watched a couple things. I watched a couple things, and I'm like, man, this is very good. Like, there's no intrigue. It's at best 7 out of 10. Even the wrestling wasn't as good, and I'm like, oh, they used to perform. They used to be the wrestling you watched when you really wanted to watch good wrestling. Now I can't really say the same.
Roman, you check out the ref.
Now they're doing the same shit over and over and over again. It's like, branch out a little bit.
Well, that's the problem. They lost a lot of like the people that were world wrestlers that had different styles. Now everything there is Japanese. It's all strong style, which I like, but it's all the same moveset, the same wrestling. They're all trained by the same people, it feels like.
Well, they're all pretty much in the same dojo at the end of the day. And then you got the young lions all watching the same people wrestle over and over again.
I also think with New Japan, the young lions, the fucking 18,000 different groups that nobody knows who's really part of what because it's so vague. Like the way it's organized is terrible.
Yeah, he fucking won. No shit, I fucking didn't
Okay,
see
so
what
we're
happened.
two for two here.
Yeah.
I found the with New Japan because when I was during COVID, I was when New Japan was actually okay, and then COVID fucking happened. New Japan, I watched the whole G1. Remember that, Heather?
Yep.
And I watched the match, and it was like Kazuchika Okada would wrestle fucking Naito, and then Jay White would wrestle, and Jay White would do the same fucking thing that he did in the last. That he started the exact same way.
If you do watch New Japan religiously, you'll have the same complaint that you have about WWE. Every match is the fucking same because they all go through in order to like have it to how like choreographed and good it looks, they have to practice it a million times, so you end up seeing the same shit constantly. I don't know. New Japan is I won't watch it again. It would in all honesty would have to change completely for me to go back to watching New Japan.
I'm gonna try and match this up as close as I can.
I watched Wrestle Kingdom, and I was not very good.
Also, if you can't find a one of the women, you can always put some of our monsters.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. All right, let's see. Shotzi was number 20. Cool. Brie Bella was not there.
The one thing that pissed me off with the women's match was Nia Jax and the constant reliance on the Rumble, having a big guy, big girl, whoever come in and eliminate everybody. It's such a fucking played out trope that I don't want to see it anymore. If I was to book a Rumble, honestly, especially the men's Rumble, I would have 25 of the guys or 20 of the guys, between 20 and 25, have them be people that could actually win and go for a championship. They have a hugely strong mid and high mid card. I'd fill it with those guys. Therefore, anybody could really win, and you're not gonna have like the obvious choice. I wouldn't include any one big monster. I just don't like them as wrestlers. I think their day is done. And you know, you have a couple of surprises. You might have one or two older wrestlers enter, but the majority of the people in the Rumble need to be considered as potential candidates to fight for the championship.
Right.
And you've got enough time between now and the actual WrestleMania to build that person up a little bit to get to that point, or you capitalize on someone that's being built up. Like this is why I kind of hate that they did the Fatal 4-Way. Most of those guys should have been in the Rumble. AJ Styles should have been in the Rumble. You should have had LA Knight in the Rumble. Randy Orton. I'd much rather see them in the Rumble and have a potential chance at winning than in a match that means nothing because you know who's going to win.
Agreed.
I agree as well.
I really had a problem. So everybody was the reason that people were shitting on these Rumbles is because they were expecting certain people to beat it.
I don't think the surprises alone make a Rumble, but if you have a believable competition, that's where I think that's what you have to have first. The surprises then will help the Rumble, but having everything so like obvious, I don't know. And chilling with Chase did say Chelsea Green was gold, and she was great. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven in the Women's Rumble.
She even retweeted out. She retweeted out the clips of those interactions and just said good night.
Yeah, chilling with Chase. The Women's Rumble was my favorite match of the night.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be the worst match. So, surprise, surprise.
She was funny. Chelsea Green was great. I don't care for her too often.
Okay.
She's all right. She can wrestle, but what she did last night was pretty good. Pretty good. It wasn't R-Truth level good, but it was still pretty good. I thought. She took some fucking bumps, man. Like, come on.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was
great.
I agree with you that I really did not like the men's Rumble. I thought it was
boring.
Way too predictable and boring, and it shouldn't have main evented.
I agree.
Now let me ask Chase this: why did you not like the Rumble? Was it because The Rock didn't show up, or was it, or what?
Well, he does say he didn't like the final two between Cody and Punk.
I'm glad he won the match. However, I did not like the predictability of it. Does that make sense?
There's 23.
I knew who were going to be the final two. I called it.
We all knew who was going to win.
I called the final four.
We called every match in the Rumble,
yes,
and it's 100% correct.
I called the final four.
Drew
I wasn't
Gunther.
expecting a couple of people to be. I think what would have really probably put a smile on people's face if R-Truth would have been 30.
31.
And he was dressed as the gobbledygooker.
That's sure. I don't know. I found it to be very lackluster.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty fucked up at this point. I'm trying to watch it, but I do recall it being like,
What were
and
you messed
another
up on?
entrant, and another entrant, and another entrant.
Were you drinking?
I had cognac,
Oh my god.
and I mixed cognac with beers and
Oh
cognac.
god.
Fucking retarded. But I don't like. I mean, nothing really stood out, and the big surprise was fucking El Idolo, and whatever. You know, like, what is he gonna do?
10. I'm almost done. Let's see. Zoe Stark.
Yeah, Dirty Dom eliminated Braun Breaker, right? Didn't he? He eliminated someone important.
Braun
And I'm
Breaker
like, oh
took
my
the place
god.
of Lesnar, from what I understood.
Yeah, I saw
You
that too.
you eliminated like 8 people.
Dominic Mysterio is fucking. It's like, I feel like Dominic Mysterio is like the personification of like sunk cost fallacy.
All
They
right,
put so much into him, but they're never gonna get the return on it.
here we
Oh,
go.
God, no.
This is about as accurate as it's gonna get for the Rumble. Plus or minus some names, obviously. And I get to do it for the men. Yay. Pat McAfee.
That pissed me off, honestly.
Well, he didn't even know he was in it.
Yeah, that was. I think that's part of
He
the whole
gets
Brock
in,
Lesnar
and then
substitution.
and then he leaves. I don't know, like, honestly, the allegations against Vince McMahon and stuff, it's like there's a small mention of Brock Lesnar or who could potentially or most
Well,
likely is.
he said there was a
They
WWE
pulled him
superstar and
immediately.
former UFC champion. Legit, there's only one person. It's not Ronda. Ronda's gone.
Right.
So it's,
Honestly, if they included him in the match, what do you think the backlash would be? Do you think anybody would actually care?
no.
No, Dominic only. Dominic did not eliminate that many people, but they have this all fucked up.
I know he eliminated someone. I think it was Braun
He
Breaker. He eliminated
one
someone.
person, and it was Braun Breaker.
You eliminated like 3 people.
So if Braun Breaker's moving up, is he gonna have a stupid ass shit with Dominic Mysterio? I'm just tired of Dominic Mysterio. I don't care for him. He's like mediocre to bad in ring. And once like the people propping him up on the mic are gone, he's gonna have no character and disappear.
Back to NXT.
No, I just want him out of the company.
I mean, hey, could do that too. I mean, fuck, he's
They won't do it.
they've been tag team champion, right? So fucking, what else? I'm good.
I'm just waiting for
Bye.
them to bring. I'm waiting for them to bring Nicholas back.
Snick,
It's gonna happen
Slipnick.
any day now.
That almost
I
came out
just
wrong.
I want him to be like fucking 8 feet tall and jacked with a kid's face.
Fuck.
I am Nicholas.
Now, so
You
obviously
want
there.
him to be Braun Strowman with the fucking baby face filter from fucking Snapchat.
Basically, what it would be.
Yes, I want it. Give me what I want. Oh, look, she got a little skateboard.
So obviously, I had to replace some women that are not in the game. So I just took a couple of randos and had them fill the spots. Other than that, everything else is accurate as far as who comes out what order.
Didn't she like in real life? Isn't she fucked up?
Yeah,
Yes,
she fucking
For
did the.
her ACL.
I thought it was all three. I thought it was ACL, MCL, and meniscus.
Yeah.
She's out for like a year and a half.
Same thing that what happened with fucking Charlotte.
Well,
But
honestly,
not
like
nearly
most
as
wrestlers have
harshly
knee
as
problems.
Charlotte
I'm
did.
amazing.
So, what did you think about Naomi returning?
Neat.
I knew it was gonna happen.
I figured it was either going to be her or Sasha Banks, and chances of her being the easier get. So
Yeah, especially with her husband.
I never
there.
really cared too much for Naomi, but
Yeah, like they're just like,
Alright,
neat.
yeah.
You know, like yeah, okay.
yeah, it's not like a bad like surprise entrant or whatever. I do feel like if they have a working relationship with TNA, which it kind of seems like it is, the Women's Rumble did a much better job of showing it off.
Well, yeah.
I thought the women's rumble was much better than the men's, and in my opinion, was one of the better rumbles they've done. Period.
Well, it was
Yeah.
just better booked.
Yes. Yeah.
I still stand by the fact that I hated Nia Jax coming in and eliminating everybody. But you can ask Heather, what was happening, right? I was like, oh, so Nia Jax is going to be next. And I was wrong constantly. She actually entered pretty late in the Rumble.
Also,
And,
Yeah, she did.
I was a little nervous when they brought in Omos for that same reason, where I'm like, oh god, Basement Sphere, and then he was gone.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
didn't get
Nia
to
Jax still did
anybody.
eliminate,
It was fucking great.
she did eliminate, like 6 or 8 people, but
Yeah.
it was a bit more palatable than having them come in at, 12 and eliminate everyone and just stand in the
In
ring.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, with another person, get rid of that.
That's what I kept saying about the men's rumble. Like, even though it was not as entertaining, the men's rumble, everything made sense.
To a point.
The men's
Again,
rumble was
I
just
was fucking
very.
gone.
It was. I think the men's rumble was probably one of the most. It felt like the most boring rumble I've seen.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think. Yeah, because really, aside for Andrade, there was really no like huge surprises, right?
No, other than Andrade, there were no surprises.
Which I mean, that could you could also
Damn it.
you could also attest that to like. It's one thing I actually liked about the Rumble going into it was that they only announced 10 people.
But then so the one thing in the men's rumble, all the people that they didn't announce were in there in the first 12 people. All of the first 10 were all the fucking unknowns.
Okay, which
frustrated
fine.
me.
Why?
No, but why would you have the first 10 be all the people that were hidden and disappointing? Because then everybody knows who's coming in afterwards.
Yeah. So what the fuck's the difference?
So if you're going to hide these names and have them be potentially surprises, in the first 1/3 of the match you show all of them and none of them are surprises, then you kind of deflate for me it deflated me, because then I know exactly who's coming in next and there's not going to be any surprises that I care about, and then I know Cody Rhodes is winning immediately.
Oh, you know what? I see what you're saying. You're basically saying it kind of pulls the rug out from underneath you with the idea of potentially that the mystery person could be a winner.
Yeah, or any sort of fucking potential surprise. It's just
Yeah.
we're gonna ruin all the surprises immediately, and we're also gonna basically telegraph the fact that Cody Rhodes won.
They kind of did the same thing with the women's rumble too.
Right.
Well, they had Liv Morgan return at the end.
As soon as I started hearing them hype up Cody with this would be the first time somebody's won the 2 in a row in 20. I'm like, fuck, he's gonna
In
win.
26 years, yeah.
As soon as I heard that, I'm
God
like, guess he's
damn it.
winning.
So the one thing also that I think one thing I hated that they shouldn't have done, and I saw some of the pre-show, right? And the pre-show really highlighted how long people stayed in the Rumble.
Yeah.
And the whole Rumble was constantly reminding us.
Well,
in the
Bailey's
top right,
out.
oh, she's there for 50. I guess this is not gonna be true.
No.
But the whole Rumble was oh, this person's been in the top 3. How long did they been in?
Yeah.
I kind of hate that because
Why?
you also start. Well, I'm watching it. I don't need a fucking timer reminder.
Well,
I don't need to know. I've
Then
been
you
watching
also
a
you also
match.
you also start revealing some of what you're going to do by giving more information than you need to. Allow people to kind of watch it and make it oh, she's been in for a while. I don't need to know she's been in for fucking 58 minutes and 12 seconds.
Well, I
And
mean,
people
they're
don't need
big on the numbers.
reminders. And people don't need reminders of watching a boring match for that long.
They overplayed their hand, because in the pre-show they telegraphed who's gonna win. They telegraphed the fucking time in ring importance. So that's why I'm I know Bailey's winning, because she came up fucking at the beginning, and I'm like, okay, so she's gonna win, because they really highlighted the fact that whoever stays in the longest is a big deal this year. So when you give little hints like that away, there's no point. You're not really doing anything. The people love the fact that they see how long somebody's been in the Rumble.
I care how long they last. Oh shit! He just dropped Oscar like a bag of potatoes. Like a sack of potatoes. Didn't even know there was a thing going. Okay.
Bianca Belair was pretty fucking bad in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Botch City. There's a lot of botches in the Women's Rumble, in all honesty.
The Kairi Sane thing, I mean, A for effort.
Well, they had, yeah. I think it was supposed to fail, though. I don't know.
A for effort, though. I give him.
Yeah, she was holding on to the edge of the ring, I guess, for a while.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm way over it.
Well, that's your problem, not ours.
Like, we can even see him. Like, I'm way over here.
Okay, so JP didn't like this. I didn't really mind it, but Bianca Belair, she eliminated Jordan Grace, I think, with like hardest part of the ring, fireman's carry or
KOD.
something.
There's a KOD on the
Yeah, that
outside.
looked, I thought they looked all right.
Yeah, I didn't have really a problem with it. But
I want
mean,
a better standoff between those two. Bianca constantly calls herself the strongest in the WWE.
She sucks.
well, I mean, Gina highlighted too. She's like, there seems to be a strong surge in man women.
Yeah.
Like the new age women wrestler is a man. Yeah, well, she's not wrong.
They're preparing for their first transvestite.
All they need is what's that thing that nobody ever sees anymore in AEW?
Sunny Kiss?
What's her name?
What?
No, the other. No, what was her name? The other Nyla Rose, yeah. She's like truly transsexual. I think Sunny Kiss is just a gay man.
No,
His penis is gone?
No, it's not gone, but he identifies as she.
Ah,
Who does? Who does?
Sunny Kiss.
Hey, get back here, you son of a bitch!
I'm sorry. I had to iron my shirt stuff tomorrow. Nyla Rose?
No,
Iron
Sunny
like
Kiss.
shit.
Oh, Sunny Kiss? He identifies as a gay.
Yeah, but like truly transsexual is
He
Nyla Rose.
himself tweeted out he identifies as she, her.
He's transgender, he's not transsexual. I don't know, I get lost in the verbiage, man. I don't know anymore.
See, I'm diabetic, so I identify as her, she.
Hershey Kisses.
I'll be here all night.
Oh god, I can't see? What kind
What?
of sign was that? Did you see that sign in the audience?
No, I couldn't see it.
It said, I can't see.
Oh, that's even
It
funnier.
was in Braille. It was in Braille.
It was in Braille. That sign in Morse code? I just want some power converters.
Go to Toshi Station, need some power. Sponsored by Tampax.
When you're farming moisture.
Look that whiniest bitch alive. Oh my god.
Luke, just shut up and use the force.
Power converter.
Oh my god, what's funny as fuck is Hayden Christensen was spotted at an airport with his daughter not too long ago, and she was hanging over his knee, and somebody turned it into a cartoon. And they captioned it with her going, I want to go to Tashi Station.
God. By the way, I love how he's like, I was like, oh, I want to get it with my friends. I'm like, you've established you don't have neighbors for like fucking miles
You
on end.
established you don't have friends.
Bye, Jordan.
Yeah. To this day, I want to know who her friends were. They're probably fucking monster aliens. It's a power converter.
Yeah. There's Bill, Bob, and
I didn't know Blair Davenport was 8 feet tall.
yeah, she's a huge bitch.
She's close to the same height as Will Ospreay.
For some reason, I lost connection to the chat, so I can't see the stream. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Us.
It's still going. I got it.
Them.
Okay.
Oh, jabba jabba. Yabba dabba do, motherfucker.
Yabba dabba don't. You know what I'm waiting for, and I'm starting to get kind of like disappointed. Is we've seen now Triple H's run helming the company.
Yep.
Everything is so mediocre in terms of pay-per-view. I haven't seen a actual good pay-per-view helmed by Triple H. None of them have been bad.
They've been safe.
But none of them have really been good.
They've been safe.
It's very much like a consistent 6 out of 10 or 6
Yeah,
out of 5
which I'm not like, you know, it's funny because like that. Yeah, it's safe. He's like very neutral with everything. Like nothing horrible, but nothing that's blown my fucking socks off either.
No.
But I wonder if that is just because like they're still kind of
figuring things out.
In sense, righting the ship.
Yeah.
And part of righting the ship comes with like training the audience to get with a different version of what they're gonna see.
Yeah, once Mania is over, then it'll be interesting to see where things go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, none of it's bad though. I'll say it's just
No.
none of it's really exceptionally good.
It's a mix of retraining the audience, and it's also weeding out the ones that Vince wanted to push forward that weren't worth pushing forward.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see almost
disappear.
Not staying with the company.
Up is that was anticlimactic.
Just like the Rumble.
Oh, dropped on thine head, you fucking wench.
I'm still
fucking
looking
gone,
for
dude.
the
I don't know.
Chelsea Green spot and the fucking Piper Niven spot, even in here, because of a glitch.
Piper Niven.
I think what I was trying to say was like as far as like there not being any huge surprises, you could also chalk that up to like the idea of, you know,
chocolate up.
What?
He said chocolate up.
Now I don't want to talk no more.
Chocolate up.
Chalk it up to trying to showcase the current talent they have and not like leaning on that as like a I don't know. I'm probably just making up shit, but
Hey Connor, you said you identify as Hershey. I have a bag of you here.
I want those chocolate nips.
Yeah, it does look like chocolate nips blasting through tinfoil.
Yes.
It's that cold.
The nips
Anyway,
were
chocolate
hard.
up to. It could be chocolating it up to Triple H trying to showcase the current talent, the current roster a little bit more, as opposed to like leaning on like bigger names or surprises.
Which I like. I mean, I
safe.
think a lot of people misconstrued. Like my issue with the Rumble isn't bringing back fucking The Rock and all these old fuckers. Not that. Okay, if you have a working relationship with TNA, which they alluded to, and they showcased the Women's Rumble, they seem to kind of fall short heavily with the men's side of things.
Yes, it did.
Especially if you're not going to do what I suggested, have these fucking 25 real potential winners in the men's Rumble that are all WWE talent. Because they didn't. They ended up getting, like, you know...
They could have made a fucking huge impact. Because on TNA, there's Alex Shelley, Brian Myers, or as we all knew him, Kurt Hawkins, Chris Sabian, Eric Young.
Eric Young wants nothing to do with
Eric Young's like 70 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still somebody that could have pulled something off.
Still get it up.
So I'm trying to think, like, I... What's the... Hold on.
Sorry about that. I'm over here.
Kushida's there,
Fucking
too.
Fucking dresser door fucking fell off. Damn.
What?
I pulled the dresser drawer out. I can't put it back in.
I mean, they have Kushida over at TNA as well. That would have been huge too.
Yeah, their stuff's actually pretty.
Kushida? Oh, Kushida? Kushida wants nothing to do with the WWE.
Well, he's not really gonna have that much of a choice because he's in TNA.
So going over the men's rumble, right? They had Jey Uso enter first, and then Jimmy Uso 2nd. That's good.
Love that.
In my mind, it was good storytelling. Then Grayson Waller came out 3rd. Andrade came out 4th. Does anybody really care?
No.
Again, neat.
It's Charlotte's husband.
It's not a bad thing, but he's such a
Andrade,
he's just there.
I like him. I do.
No, he's not bad. He's a good wrestler, but I just don't see him.
For the Latin American fans,
Yeah.
they like him. And
Well, whatever, he came back.
Who?
Andrade. Number 5 is Carmelo Hayes.
He wasn't really a surprise. He's been showing up on the main roster.
Wasn't he in the last Rumble?
No.
I swear to God he was.
Here, I'll check. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure he was.
I don't think he was.
Number 6 was Shinsuke Nakamura, number 1 pick from JP.
Yeah.
It's just saying I have no internet,
Seven.
but that is a lie.
Hold on.
7
Hold on.
was-
I got it.
Huh?
Jesus fucking Christ. I said I had it, and then everybody else fucking...
Number 7 was Santos Escobar. I like him, but there's no chance of him going to WrestleMania to wrestle for the title. Number 8 was Karrion Kross, who did nothing.
30 guys. I don't want 30 guys that are gonna fucking actually have a shot. You have to put a few of those guys in there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to have.
No,
In my opinion, you need to have like.
He was not in
Okay.
the Rumble last
He
year.
was, he wasn't in last year's Rumble.
In fact, nobody
Who
from
was
NXT
that
was.
looks.
It was Booker T.
Oh man, but what was no? Braun Breaker was in one of the Rumbles, wasn't he?
No,
He was in
the
this year.
first one. He was at Survivor Series, I believe.
What the fuck am I thinking of? Where
What are
there's
you
like.
thinking of?
What am I
You might be thinking of the Survivor Series where some talent got stuck in Saudi Arabia a couple of years ago.
He didn't show up. Yeah. The year that they did the fucking Survivor Series with NXT and shit, and Triple H said, "You know what? We'll do an invasion of our own," and made NXT part of the fucking Survivor Series, which was really good. And because Vince had to then run because he didn't have just like, I'm gonna fuck this old fucker.
Yeah, that must have been it then, because for some reason.
Yeah, I can tell you that's what it was. But I don't think he was there yet, was he? No, he wasn't there yet. Because he wasn't the champion. I know Rhea Ripley was the champion.
The last male NXT superstar in a Rumble was Damian Priest.
That is true, but there wasn't there. Adam Cole was in it.
What?
So I'm not gonna go over all the entrants in the Rumble, but I do want to highlight. As soon as Cody Rhodes came in, right at 15, then a series. Not really.
What?
No, well, okay. So we had Ludwig Kaiser, Austin Theory, Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes, and then Ivar came in. I don't know why. Bronson Reed, don't agree with. Omos. Okay, so 21 was Omos. 22 Pat McAfee. 23 JD McDonough. 24 R-Truth. 25 The Miz. 26 Damian Priest. That's like a series of bad entrants.
Yeah.
That's kind of when I started to lose. Like, it feels like whoever booked the men's Rumble booked the first half isn't bad. The second half is.
Bye, Becky.
What the fuck? Oh, she's just fuck. Yeet. It's crazy because my eye, when I caught it, was really tree posing out of the ring. Oh, it was great.
Holy shit.
But yeah, no, the men's rumble. I don't know, it's a lot of people liked how it ended, and I couldn't believe the amount of people that were like, "Oh my god, we had Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and I didn't know who was gonna win." You didn't know who was gonna win? They've been building a story for a while here.
Holy shit.
Rue really wants JP in the Rumble.
Why?
Maybe JP can be in the Rumble I'm going to have at Wrestle Kingdom.
I think I know why your brain is mixing things up here, Basement. Rick Boogs was in the Rumble for 2022.
Boogs.
For some reason, I felt like Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes?
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, I feel like those two came out in a year earlier, but it must have been, I don't know, whatever. Can't trust my own memory.
Maybe you're thinking, like, didn't they do like something at WrestleMania a couple times where they did like some like mini tournament where they did like Raw versus
Battle Royal,
SmackDown versus NXT?
Might have been the Andre the Giant bullshit.
Oh yeah, could be the Andre. Yeah, be that one.
I don't know. Who knows? Kratos, Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah, I mean he did have a funny spot on the entrance ramp, but like, what's that guy doing in the Rumble? 0% chance of doing anything.
William Regal Jr.
Oh god.
Did you get any on you?
No.
Oh, okay. Fucking my dad used to say that all the fucking time. Did you get any on you? Disgusting.
No, he wasn't in that either.
27. What the fuck is Valhalla doing?
Whatever the fuck she feels like.
I guess so. Who's going to WrestleMania now? Oh, she just got punched in the pussy. Come on, bitches.
It's gonna be a while because you gotta wait for that next competitor to come in to fill up the ring again, and then they'll worry about fucking eliminating somebody.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Should have materialized outside the ring there.
Oh,
She's a material girl.
The basement.
Oh, right in the face.
Basement. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit?
Dick.
Banana.
It's just, sorry. I'm okay with that.
Fuck you. You don't give me that. The fucking leniency with my jokes.
Listen, I like classical music. And bananas.
So I land in San Diego today, and the guy that, he really, the customer service that guy gave put a smile on everybody's face. After being that was. He told us that joke today on to the car rental place. Yeah, great. I'm like, I said, I'm gonna have to tell that joke when I speak to my friend because he hates dad jokes.
I love it. I didn't love it.
Little fun fact for you guys.
Yeah.
Little fun fact for you guys. Before it was carved, Mount Rushmore's beauty was unprecedented.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So where are we at with the Women's Royal Rumble right now?
Hopefully at the end.
Yep. I think we have number 28 coming out.
Who's left in the ring? The screen is like small for us.
All
but
right.
Don't worry,
Tiffany
we're changing it.
Stratton.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah,
Strap on.
So we got Liv Morgan left, and then that's it.
You only live once.
After you get busted with weed.
Oh yeah, that's why she was gone, right?
That's right.
Yep.
All
What an injury.
right. My lungs.
Currently, I'm working on my. Hold on, 1 second.
There it
I'm
goes.
right back.
Sucking it down. Kratos. Kratos gave the Rumble a 4.5 out of 10. I wouldn't go that low. I wouldn't go that low. It wasn't like none of it was terrible. Just none of it was
6.5
good.
for me, baby.
I'm like right in the like 5.5. None of the wrestling was bad. Maybe we'll go 6.
6.5.
But I don't know. It wasn't. It was a disappointment. That's all I can say.
6.5 is the highest I would go, and solid 4 is the lowest I would go.
So 5.5 is where you need to be.
Oh shit! A lot of eliminations. Jabus.
Is that Nia Jax?
Nope.
No, it's not.
I can't fucking see shit right now. We're down to.
What happened to you?
Huh?
My eyes, motherfucker.
What? I have glaucoma.
All makes sense.
That all makes sense now. All right, we're down to who?
Casey Jane, Tiffany Stratton, Mia Yim, and Zoe Stark, it looks like.
Joey Stark's
Correct.
been in for a while.
There we go.
Okay, we're just waiting, and this is the last entrant, Liv Morgan at number 30.
Listen, Zoe Stark's been in so long that her brain is damaged.
Oh,
Yes.
never mind. There goes that one. I
Zoe
think it was
Stark's
JC
my
Jane.
witness. And if you had the timer up for how long she was in the ring, you'd
I'm
mind
only
would
one
be
man.
blown. Your mind would be blown. Who just came in? Oh, Liv Morgan.
So I started reading a new book. It's called There's a Hole in My Bucket. You want to guess the author?
Dear Liza, dear
Is
Liza.
it that guy where I showed you the putting the book in my butt?
Lee King.
Oh my god.
Ah,
I hate
son of a
everyone.
bitch. Wake you up yet? We're down to the final 4.
Which is completely different from the final four.
Which is
that
not even
one.
fucking remotely close to the actually close to the final 4 that we had before. Go be him.
That was brilliant. Ethan.
Fucking face planted from stratosphere.
Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Mia Yim, and Zoe Stark. One of these women will fictitiously win the Women's Royal Rumble.
And make their way to WrestleMania.
Pointing to the sign. Up.
That's the
Hi,
other
Zoe.
thing. Every fucking person in the Rumble was pointing to the sign.
Yes, in the
And it
middle of
just
the fucking match.
annoyed the shit out of me, man. I'm okay with pointing to the WrestleMania sign when you win, but in the middle of the match,
No worshipping false
like,
idols.
God damn, man, I think it was happening in the was it the women's match where it was like,
The women's and the men's.
Both.
you know what's fucking me up?
Happened in both.
You know what's fucking me up is because we watched the Rumble where Bray Wyatt was like by himself for 10 members.
Yeah.
That before this, like a week before the Rumble, and it
Yeah.
fucked me up because I got them all confused. But he was always celebrating. He's like, "I'm gonna win everything. Here's the WrestleMania sign." I'm like, "There are like 25 people left
Bye-bye,
to come in."
Tiffany.
Computer has interesting choices here.
The game is just flying all over the place.
Yeah.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Clothesline
NXT.
by the fucking ropes.
And back to NXT with her.
Hiya. Unnecessary
Yeah,
flips.
Good God.
I hate that.
She went to the school of Rey Mysterio.
Booyaka, blew my knee.
Instead of... yeah, fuck that guy.
Ayoo.
I heard that too. It was a fucking whale breaching.
I mean, we are in Florida. Nice bridge pin attempt in a match where pins don't mean shit.
Yeah.
And
That's
me-
one thing that I would love Triple H to change and to bring that aspect into the Rumble. Just to add more
I would
chaos.
just honestly want them to do fucking Lucha Undergrounds. Did so much
Yeah.
better. 20 men, pinner submission, no over the top rope, and it involves so many more spots.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the Rumble's getting so like, it's just getting so boring because there's only so many things you can do in the Rumble, and they just do them over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's so bad. That's why I'm glad we didn't get a Kofi spot.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Aru,
Yeah. it was heavy.
Aru created a gay hysteria for us.
Beautiful.
So just Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
It sounds like.
I was about to say May Mysterio, and then I remember
Hey,
that
hey,
motherfucking
copyright, copyright infringement.
Christian.
Hitting that 916.
Generation of. Are you part of the generation of Jade?
916 is his numbers, which is his overall
Wait.
cholesterol level and blood
Booyaka,
pressure.
booyaka! I'm dead.
His blood pressure.
Blood pressure, yeah, he's dead, 100%.
Ass.
I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them to give us like the back-to-back thing that they do in these rumbles.
Oh yeah.
After they've wrestled for about 20 minutes,
There's only 2 people in this thing.
it does it with the 3 as well.
Oh, I think one of them is about to go bye-bye.
How many people are left?
Bye, Mia.
Three.
2.
Huh? Two
Liv
now.
Morgan and Tiffany Stratton. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you only get eliminated once.
But you only live Morgan.
Who's that one? Is that Meechin?
Yep.
That's Meechin, yeah. It's down to Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton.
Son of a
Tiffany
bitch.
Tiffany Stratton is gonna be good.
She's gonna be me.
It's gonna be May. Clam slam.
Power bomb.
Oh, that too.
Lisa needs braces. Power bomb. Lisa needs braces.
Traps the pencil in his ass. Hey, I was thinking.
Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. So good. This eliminator.
Up.
Bye-bye, Liv. Bye-bye, Liv.
Snoochie
That never
boochies.
buys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh,
They haven't done the face off.
they might
They're
not.
probably not going to. They would have done it already.
No.
they still could. Have faith in the game.
Like, I have a feeling they're gonna cut to it when one of them's getting eliminated.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Up. Alright, this is Tiffany's 3rd fucking time.
My
Oh, you hear the
entrance
crowd.
was. I can't read that.
I can't either. I got as far as you
I
did.
can't see shit right now. For
Green as shit.
medi-
Okay,
medical
what is
reasons.
going on here, man?
What?
Moving from corner to corner, getting her halfway up.
I'm
Go
not
like this.
doing
There's a
shit.
it turned it
Down.
into a 4 match.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Get her halfway there, and that's it.
Alright,
Sounds
do the
like
other
my sex
corner.
life.
You still got it. Okay. There's no
Yeah, I haven't
fucking
lost it yet.
legend in this match for that sign to exist.
Best seats in the house. Yeah, well, not for the
That's
fucking, not for the guy sitting right behind you with the fucking giant ass sign.
That's the best beats in the house.
Oop, oop. What? Did you say beats in the house?
Yeah.
Liv.
Once.
She flips her over. It's almost over.
It's almost over now.
My entrance is better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Be well, this
great.
friends.
Whatever the fuck that
Right.
was. Uh-oh. Liv wins.
Oh god. So yeah, the AI in this computer is completely wrong.
Yep.
Well, it's
Boom.
the winner. it was is that Liv Morgan's really strong in this game. It sucks.
She's not stronger than Becky.
Where the fuck's the... There we go. Whoa! All right. I'm good.
The women's Rumble was
better than the men's.
It was okay.
That's why I said it was better than the men's.
The men's Rumble was okay too. It just wasn't. You knew it was going to happen. It had to happen. Triple H booked himself into a fucking corner. He had to do it. Because what really pissed everybody off about the Royal Rumble, the Women's Rumble, and why it seemed so flat, even though the winner got a big pop, was that there was no Sasha Banks or Julia.
I saw more people bitching of the fact that there was no Sasha Banks, no AJ Lee, and no MJF.
Yep. That too.
I really wanted MJF in the Women's Rumble.
Yeah, that was fucking fantastic.
No, so I know. I think we covered this. Yeah, we did cover this last night, but I don't know how I feel about Cody Rhodes.
He's there.
Bland. He's bland. He's like Mr. Vanilla for me.
Who?
Cody
Rhodes.
Oh. Well,
I find him generic.
They're all generic.
No.
Who isn't?
I like. Okay, so personality wise, or even like gimmick wise, I think he's worse than Roman. He's worse than Seth Rollins. He kind of fits in with like them not knowing what to do with Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
I kind of feel the same way with him. He's just like they're desperately being like, oh, he's telling his story, but I don't give a flying shit about his fucking story, personally.
That's rude.
I know, but I don't find him very entertaining. He does everything fine. He's not a bad wrestler. He's decent, pretty good in the ring, pretty good on the mic, but there's just nothing there. I don't know. For me, I hope he loses at WrestleMania again. Because then you can actually have a storyline with him where he is always struggling and never wins anything.
But then you're just going to have another year of Roman Reigns being the champion. You want that?
Not necessarily, but
okay, well,
these are the options we have. I think I'd rather have Roman Reigns win than him. I just don't like. What are you gonna do? What is he? What is his character?
He's his father's son.
So are we all?
Oh my god! I don't think you need to.
I get it. There's like I get the history of it all, but it's just like there's no.
Have you watched the American Nightmare, the making of Cody Rhodes? Have you watched it?
I
have not. But I'm also not going to watch something that's.
It doesn't, but it will. It's only an hour and a half, and it doesn't add to the story. It just makes it. It makes it where you want him to win that title.
So my problem is if that's not told in what I'm watching, then
it's just the history of Cody Rhodes is all it is. It's not. It has nothing to do with him. It does, but it's not the reason that they did the video. Or
it's not like it's not. The thing is, it's not like it's not ingrained in the actual like. It's not part of the source material. It's outside of it. It's an optional watch. So like that's what I'm saying with Cody Rhodes. I feel like there's like everybody's like so on board with him, and it's like, but it's like I don't get why besides being told you should be.
I am on board with it, not because I'm being told, because I want Dusty Rhodes to have his
Well, he's dead.
Story told. Have his story be finished, and having it done by his youngest son is great. It makes the story. It's one of those. It's a moment that needs to happen. Because if Dusty never winning that title and having it in his hands and then ripped away from him, just I can understand them doing it this last time, but this time they cannot fucking do it. They cannot. They have to finish the story. Because not only that, they need to move on. They need to move on. They need to put the title on somebody else so that fucking Roman Reigns and The Rock can have their fucking match at WrestleMania 40. Somebody suggested today that they should have Roman, or was it last night? They should have Roman Reigns or The Rock special guest referee that.
Could see them doing that.
I don't know. It's for me. I'm not a big Cody guy.
I get it, but I'm sick of.
I feel like if they're gonna build a story on
getting-
him for like the accomplishments of his father, that's all right. It's not a bad story or anything like that, but to have it laid out over fucking years, it's kind of annoying. And I feel like I'm gonna feel nothing when he wins at WrestleMania. I can tell you that.
Okay. Well, more people will. You won't, but more people will than you than them. Won't.
I mean, because it's so what's expected at this point.
Well, they can't just keep Roman the title on Roman. What are you doing with the title if you keep it on? Nothing.
I don't think the way I feel is I don't think after what happened at last WrestleMania, I do not think you need to wait until WrestleMania for Cody Rhodes to win the championship. If that's what they were going to do and that's what they wanted to do, I think it's gone too long. And there's been too many like side quests for Roman Reigns where the focus was never really on him and Cody. They're basically exactly where they were last year with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. So like, why not do it just last year? I don't know. It's just I don't know. That's personally the way I feel. I don't know. I know Connor's busy. Heather, how do you feel about Cody Rhodes?
Hey, I said it last night. They should have pulled the fucking trigger last year with it, because that's when everybody was rooting for him to do it. They had that fire and all of that fucking strength and momentum behind them right in that moment in WrestleMania. It's in the palm of their fucking hands. And they pulled their shit, and now it's gone. And they're going to be chasing it forever.
Triple H pulled his shit. Triple H did what he usually does when it comes to that kind of thing. He just drags it up.
So my problem is last year, right? The build up to WrestleMania, they were telling the story that you just told to me, JP. That was the story for Cody Rhodes. So are they just going to tell the exact same story again?
I mean,
I guess I'm just trying to say, do you see where like the frustration is for me being like, if you didn't
No,
develop anything really with Cody, then you're back where you just hit the reset button and wasted a year.
I get it. I do. But they have to do something.
I agree with that. I think
mean,
all of us are in agreement that you have to move on from Roman Reigns.
And what everybody else wants, what a lot of people wanted, which a lot of people shit on because they didn't fucking get it, it was Rock showing up at 30. Because they seem to think that is the way that the WWE needs to fucking go, or else. I've had people fucking tell me that the reason that fucking Roman Reigns is a tribal chief is because he's world heavyweight champion. That has nothing to fucking do with why he's fucking champion.
No, but his championship and reign aided to that position for him in the story they were creating. He doesn't need to have the title to be that position, and I agree with you there. It's I don't know. I know Connor was setting shit up. How do you feel about the whole Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania, Roman Reigns? I guess we won't hear from him since he's muted. and potentially dead.
Just give me.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you
what
feel
think?
about the Cody Rhodes story?
I'm on board.
See?
Well, I mean, he said one sentence. Why are you on board with it?
What, in terms of like him being
No,
the next?
no.
Like,
How do you feel about Cody Rhodes in general? First of all,
Okay, like I like just like. Yeah. Like,
do you think
like,
he's like lacking something that makes him a bit more intriguing than just being like the guy that's been chosen?
Yeah.
I can't talk to you right now.
What? I'm agree. Yes, I said yes.
Elaborate in some way. Tell us your feelings.
Do all these elaborate.
Out of all of us, you're the one who's actually had experience booking a real wrestling show. So.
Did look where I am now.
What?
I said, look where I am now.
Tell us something.
Okay, this is gonna
It's still
sound
more experience than we got.
okay. So this is gonna sound a little weird. So bear with me. So I'm gonna try and say this as best as I possibly can in the state that I'm currently in. He is lacking a little something. He 1000%. I can see him being the poster child for WWE and being the focal point. He's a second generation superstar, so he knows the business. Like, I can very easily see him being like the next John Cena. But much like when Cena was first put into the spotlight, I felt almost the exact same way, that like there was just a little something from the character missing, and I can't quite put my finger on what it is.
It's Roman Reigns before he became the tribal chief.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not
right
fully
before,
developed.
Right before.
Yeah.
He's there. He's like so close, but I could very easily.
They're a tag team. So they won't fight each other because they're a tag team. That's the AI in this game.
I hate this.
It's so stupid.
Well, it makes sense for the most part.
Not now.
Yeah, well, not in this instance
There
because they're
you go.
not a tag team in the last Rumble. But they won't fight each other.
Wait,
Which
who's
is kind of
who's a tag team?
Uso.
They are not a tag team.
We know they aren't, but in this game they are.
Well, okay. What are you talking about? Why are you blowing my mind?
Oh, that made me so happy.
What happened?
I was just messing around, like, oh, like pretending like I wasn't paying attention to the conversation. Like, wait, who's a tag team? And you guys are saying like, no, they are a tag team, and then just JP 5 minutes later, no, they're not a tag team.
I'm actively listening.
No,
Oh, Aziz. But this is kind of cool because the Rumble actually will have them team up against entrants. That's really not. I like that AI.
Until it gets to the end and there's just the two of them, unless somebody eliminates them.
Maybe it'll be where they have to fight each other. You know, like the AI will switch.
doing the same boxing stance.
Shadow boxing against General Aziz. But whatever. I don't know. I feel like the Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns thing. It doesn't matter to me.
I get you. Like I said, I completely hear both sides of the story. I'm just done with Roman Reigns.
I think everybody kind of is.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Royal Rumble match kind of proved it.
If somebody pops into our chat, it's not that I don't like Roman Reigns. I just think he doesn't need the title.
I just think he needs to kind of go away for 6 months
Yeah.
and then come back. I honestly would have him versus The Rock next WrestleMania, and have him not be holding. I actually probably would never. I probably wouldn't put the title on Roman Reigns again for a very long time.
Yep,
I agree.
I probably want him again because he doesn't fucking
I
need it.
mean, you could do the title run like they done with Brock Lesnar, and I could see that for like an interim of like 3 or 4 months to build up the next star or something. But I don't know. I'm going with General Aziz to win everything.
He could.
I'm just sick of the way that they've been booking his matches. It's getting old. It's redundant. It's the same
2 more
every
months.
single time. Nothing changes.
2 more months. It'll all
That's all
change.
I'm gonna say. What are you eating?
What?
Heather is typing like a monster.
I'm typing in the chat. It's because the microphone's right on top of the keyboard, pretty much.
It's not my fault I'm efficient.
And yeah, y'all talk about me angry fucking type.
Well, your typing is different.
Your
Hers,
typing fucking
it sounds like
vibrates
yours
to
is
dead
like
death.
fucking fingers of power.
Mine is because of my nails.
He's got the strongest fingers in the game. Yeah, I know, the Royal Rumble, disappointing. What's next? Elimination Chamber?
Yep, and that's in Australia, mate.
And have they announced if like it's for something?
No, they'll probably will.
It used to
They
be
will.
for-
They probably will on Raw. I guarantee there's gonna be one for the world title.
Well, I
Oh, yeah.
guarantee you, Grayson Waller's gonna have a good showing.
Oh, he'll be in that match.
No, not really. Last
he's
time
on
they were in
SmackDown.
Australia, Australians did not like him.
Right. That's
How do you please these people?
his job.
Yeah, I guess if he's a bad guy.
Might.
Grayson Waller fights a kangaroo.
That'd be fucking great.
That'd be phenomenal.
I still love that
Yep,
guy that,
yep,
like,
yep.
the kangaroo was trying to fucking kill his dog, and he ran up and punched it in the face.
So I can't log back. I can't log. Whoop! Someone's out. Bye, Dom.
Thank
Dirty
God.
Dom.
I can't get into the YouTube studio for some reason on my computer, so I'm gonna need one of you guys to shut the stream off.
24-hour stream.
God.
Let's go.
We're gonna stream it tomorrow, so it's fine.
Never ending.
Never seen.
We just need that video clip of the endless loop of you at the end of your 24-hour stream, Basement. Nothing but a keyboard and hands, and then the hiccuping.
Yeah.
Oh, man, one time, and Chase can relate to this in the chat if he's still there. There was one time I was doing a stream with Heel Steven, and he fell asleep, right? So, poor guy was working working
Yeah.
hard, so we're like, oh shit, what we're gonna do? And he's just like, he's snoring. I'm like, all right, let's just, maybe if we all hang up, something will happen. Nope. So there's like a 11.5-hour stream on his channel somewhere, of which
So-
most of it's him asleep.
Speaking of snoring, there over on my channel, there is the video of me recording Drew. He passed out while we were talking, and it's
Mid-sentence.
freaking hilarious. So I named it the Snoring Cheese Man.
Oh my god.
It's like, yeah, it's freaking hilarious. Well, I passed out on. Remember the stream? I passed out on other stream once.
I think
Yeah.
everybody has passed out on a stream.
Well, that was the weekend that was like 3,222 degrees in my fucking room, and I couldn't turn the heat off. It was great.
I passed out on the stream because I drank a fucking Mickey of Kraken.
Yeah.
A Mickey
Never,
of Kraken?
ever touched it again.
Again.
What's a
Yes.
Mickey measurement?
Mickey is like 350 milliliters.
Oh, okay. Oh, bye, Bobby.
You know what? Google the difference. It's like not the regular size bottle, but the bottle right underneath.
12 fluid ounces.
There we go.
Fluid ounces.
Fucking Mickeys.
That's how we. So on our cans, because I don't have a can in front of me, 350. It does say 300, whatever milliliters on it, but
Oh no, it might be more
Oh.
than 350.
Basement.
Hold on, I think it's 750.
Basement.
What happened? I don't see anything.
Commander Aziz.
No!
There you go.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Hey, Mickey, you're so
24.
fine.
roughly.
Oh, it's 16.9 U.S. fluid ounces. Is what it is.
What about
On
solid?
Mickey. Oh, it's a liquid, so.
Well, yeah, but if you do make it non-fluid.
And it's Kraken?
Yeah, Kraken is like 50% or something.
I am substance fluid.
It's high up there, but it's fucking good, man.
It is good rum, but it's a dangerous rum.
It's a very dangerous rum.
The Usos are dominating right now.
Well, yeah, because they're attacking.
Oh my god!
What?
Who's the team?
I don't know. JP said something.
Why? They were in the literal Rumble last night. Both of them lasted quite a long time. Jay
That's
lasted.
why we did this.
Yeah, I literally matched up all the entrances as much as I can to the actual real one.
The final 5, I think.
Hence,
So Kratos, the Roadhouse reboot. I think Conor McGregor is going to be in it for 2 seconds before he gets his ass beat.
Yep.
But why? Like, why? I think Roadhouse is one of those things that the reboot. At best, it'll be like 7 out of 10. You should, like, these are just things you should leave alone.
So Kraken is 94 proof, which is 47% alcohol.
Yeah. It creeps up on you real good.
Oh, yeah.
speaking of which,
I was at a bowling alley when I found
like
that
a nightmare.
It's my favorite wrestler.
Whoa.
I actually like Cody Rhodes. I just don't get the hype is huge for him.
Yeah, it's
The
very
hype was
interesting to see the
bigger for
machine
him
behind him.
last year, though. That's the thing, and they ruined it.
I feel like a lot of the hype is like manufactured, but it's also a lot of like people sending him videos of their kid saying, "Come on, Cody, respond," and he does, which is good on him. But
I mean,
So and I'm still on the Mickey thing. So a Mickey is 16.9 fluid ounces, which is a metric pint.
yeah. So the pint of Kraken is what I had, and then I died.
So when I looked it up, I thought it was just like a beer, and I was thinking, you fucking
I
pussy.
thought it was a mouse, but
So I thought
I didn't mix it either. I was just taking shots of it. It
Yeah.
was a bad idea. Everything was bad.
I've drank that much of tequila. Jose
Yeah.
Cuervo.
That'll do it to you too.
Yep.
oh,
Just
Ludwig
For
Kaiser.
me, that's a blackout.
It's
medicine
gone.
to-
I passed out in the back of my car in Mount River.
Yeah, I can do with tequila. I'll do a couple shots and it'll actually make me feel really good, and then I won't touch it anymore.
Yeah.
Because it'll make me feel too good, and then it'll make me feel nothing.
Yeah.
That's kind of the path I am right now.
So I don't remember how big that bottle of Cherry Doctor was that I drank, but it was bigger than.
I think
It
that
was-
one was 20 ounces.
No, it was more than that. It was a liter bottle.
I don't know what kind of. Okay, yeah. For us here, we have like several different sizes of bottles. I'm pretty sure you guys are the same, right? I don't think we
Yeah.
differ in any
Oh,
way in terms
Fucking
of bottles.
we-
milk
when
bag
they-
Canadian
yeah.
bucks.
So when
I had a
they
milk bag of vodka.
on the descriptions of on our bottles on how much, like if it has 12 fluid ounces, it does give the milliliters. I just never pay attention to it.
We don't even
Because-
get the American translation.
That's because you guys
Lazy.
you can't broaden your horizon.
We're too busy having everything also in French. Where are you gonna put all this
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah,
Jay's out.
exactly.
Jey Uso got eliminated.
No.
But yeah, it's the same. It's those fucking airplane-sized bottles, and then you got
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
those are-
bigger, and then a little bigger, and then a little bigger, and then you got the fucking magnums.
Yeah, the best thing I've ever seen, like long ago, I went over to a friend's house, and he had Johnny Walkers, right? And they were like 5 feet tall,
Yeah, it's like a magnum.
in
here.
like a little swing.
I dropped
So
my
that you could
monster
pour it
condom from
properly.
my Magnum Dom.
I was like, "Are you overcompensating for something?" You had like 4 of them in a row. I'm like, Jesus Christ! All right, I guess we're getting fucked up. No, I don't really like hard liquor too much. Very rare that I'll drink it.
I switched
I
over.
can't. I will drink beer, but I can't drink too much because it gives
I
me
get that
headache.
too. I'm getting that realm. Not headaches, but like just sits so heavy and feels horrible.
Uh-huh.
So I like usually there's like you know those things that you guys bought, the fucking tasties or whatever the fuck they were called. You know, the
Oh.
like vodka soda mixes that were
Buzz
like
balls?
Swiss.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll get those every now and
Honey
then because fuzz balls, the same, or buzz balls, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
Similar to that kind
I'm
of
not
thing
talking about
where
the drinks.
it's
I still want the fucking. I want to try the chocolate milkshake one.
cream. Like the thing for me is liquor, any form of alcohol, and like cream. Get that away from me. I'm gonna shit.
Yeah,
barf,
that's a little tricky for me.
It doesn't do the stomach right. See, I'm gonna have this big glass of milk along with this big glass of vodka.
I can do one drink of those, but I can't do any more of those. Otherwise, you're right. I'd be in the same boat of you. Like this is not going to end well for
Mudslides or whatever they're called.
me, and at least 2 other people within my puking vicinity.
I also feel like if you drink anything with sugar and alcohol, you'll get the worst hangover of your life.
Yeah, it's a double dehydration.
Yeah.
Oh
See,
man.
I am not a beer drinker. I will go for the hard liquor, but I'll also go for like the Mike's Hard Lemonade or fucking Seagram's.
Severely dehydrated right now.
Yeah.
Maybe you should drink some marijuana.
Hey, there is cannabis in some alcoholic beverages here now, so
Yeah, I'm afraid to try those.
That's a fucking. That's death.
it is.
I have like mixed in my past a lot with like weed and alcohol, and there's like this perfect point where you cannot go beyond.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a drop or like a toke of anything, and you're dead.
He's found the axis.
It's like it's almost like a highway to, you know, when you get like when you drink too much, you lie down, the room's spinning. It's a highway to that,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
which is not good for anyone.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with. I haven't had booze in like a year.
So,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's whatever like kind of like you prefer or what you can deal with properly and move on from. For me, like a
Nothing.
lot of
Bring it on.
a lot of weed and shit gets me like way too anxious and escalates my heart rate massively,
Yeah.
so I don't usually take it.
Well, thanks. Now I'm anxious and I have an elevated heart rate. Because you made me
What
think
is
about it.
a
you
lot of people
dick.
it just relaxes. I think it depends on the person for everything.
Fight a
That's why I
bear.
do cocaine.
All right, no more alcohol. What's that, Peter? Crack? What the fuck?
Meth is my choice.
And it's home cooked.
Oh God. Bye,
just-
theory. Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Mixed THC infused lemonade with. I hate this little heart. Why did they introduce this shit?
What the fuck?
You guys know what I'm talking about on YouTube with the little heart in the right corner?
Yeah.
Takes over
yeah.
whatever anybody wrote.
You have to wait for somebody
Yeah.
else to type something so you can read that sentence, and then wait for somebody else to type something so you can read what that other.
One second, folks. I lost the group. So hang tight. I don't know why I just lost internet. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I legit have no idea what's up. I paid the bill! Now let's see if I can pause this for a second. One sec, folks. Let me see if we can get them back here. Or if we're doomed. Doomed! We could be doomed, folks. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, we do have a snowstorm going on right now. That might be part of the reason why I'm having connectivity issues. Just a hunch. Oh, this ain't going well. Of course. Now Discord wants to do 17 updates and charges. Sadly, might be wrapping up this evening early, folks. Fingers crossed. Let's try something different here, folks. Bear with me. I'm going to try and switch Wi-Fi for a second. Huh. This is a fine pickle. Weird. Let's see here. Where the hell are... Reconnection successful. Hopefully you guys can still hear me okay there. As I'm trying for the 15th time now, don't you know? Try and get Discord to work there now. Alright, let's close that out and try again. Son of a bitch. Up. Doo-da. Let's reconnect.
And based on a recent sports valuation story from Forbes magazine.
I got them back.
There we go.
Hey, everybody.
Value Village.
All right. We're back.
Welcome.
Let's finish this Rumble.
Let's finish this Rumble.
Let's go to
Every day I'm
Finland.
rumbling. Dun, 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 dun. It's Braun Berserker.
It's Braun Berserker.
I can't even fucking read that. Kermer. Kermer.
Kermit the Frog enters 21.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker does look like he wakes up from a tanning bed.
From a
Yeah.
Lego
to
tanning
go
bed.
into the ring. Yeah.
Looks like a Lego piece. Oh, Ivar.
Let's get.
What do you guys think about the Vikings?
I like him. I mean, I like Ivar because he's from my neck of the woods.
I don't
Okay,
hate them.
that's kind of racist. It's not
I
racist.
don't
What?
hate them.
What?
I just
Yeah, I don't like people because they're from where I am.
I usually do. You know my roads. I fucking
ain't Canada.
I honestly don't hate them.
Even Brett would say
I just
Canada's
don't
4 out of
like
10.
I just don't like their fucking name.
I don't like their name, and I just
Uh-oh.
don't care
Yeah.
because the tag team division should be good,
Yeah.
and it's not.
They destroyed the tag team division right now.
Right now? Come on, man. The tag team division is
Tag team division has been ass for a long time. Actually, almost forever.
It's pretty deep. They just don't. They're not doing anything with it right now.
Yeah.
They will.
Which
They will
is
soon.
weird because like they could have done something with it at the Royal Rumble instead of having 4 matches. But whatever.
A little bitter about that.
Did I, Kratos? I did see that. But comments about mixing THC infused lemonade with Jack Daniels. That's probably where you're going to not exist
Die?
anymore.
And instead of Pat McAfee, it's Jerry the King Lawler.
This tastes like lemonade, and then all you hear is like the beeping sound in the hospital.
What the fuck?
What did you say? What did you say, Connor?
I said in lieu of Pat McAfee, it's Jerry the King Lawler.
Where's she at? I don't see him.
You
Jerry in
can't
the
see-
yellow.
Oh, okay, there he is. No, I see him now. I sees him. Oh, I can't seize him.
Can't
No, I
seize no more. Oh, here, let me fix this. I'm all over the place.
No, it's no, you're
Actually
good.
better.
It's
What? No, I'm losing them again. No. Guys.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh my god.
There we go.
What
Now
the
I
heck?
can
No,
hear
I'm
people.
I'm having problems.
Yeah,
It's
Discord
contagious.
just took a massive hit. Holy
I think
crap.
Discord. I think the problem is Discord more than anything else.
Oh no.
I'm
Yeah,
It's like-
my Discord is just in the red.
I'm like, did you guys notice that if you don't talk for 20 seconds, Discord says we can't hear anything from your mic, and then everybody
Yes.
just froze.
Yeah.
You cursed us, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Cody's still in this. Could he finish telling his story?
Yeah. Everybody's telling their story, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Cody.
Oh, fuck you, Finn Balor. Holy fuck.
Big
JD
E's-
McDonut.
It's the bobblehead.
It's Fergie Allen.
Yeah, Discord is fucking killing itself.
It is. Very slowly.
What's killing itself?
Discord.
I'm not having an issue.
Well, everybody froze simultaneously
Yeah.
Oh,
for a second.
Frog Splash by Guerrero.
Mine's fine. Mine's in the green. It's,
It wasn't there for a second because you went robotic and then everything froze.
I wasn't saying anything.
You were in the
That
middle of a
Discord
sentence.
was like highlighting. Are you not speaking? Mike is having problems?
Yeah. Well, he's
What?
looking at his phone
Okay.
more than anything else, so he wouldn't know.
Royal Stumble.
I'm really glad I'm not
It
on
was
camera
last
right
night.
now because my eyes are like dangerously close to shutting and I'm just rocking back and forth.
I've
Oh,
been
I've
there.
been there.
Yeah, I'm right there right
The
now.
rocking back and forth is like a staple.
Yep, it's
honestly.
like
It
restless
is.
leg syndrome. It's just I can't. Yeah, just
Just start rocking.
yep. Come on,
Can't
bro.
stop rocking.
Up. Who's going bye? Nope, no one.
Yeah, I remember just recently having eaten too many or too much of an edible arrangement and just sitting there going, I'm okay.
Yep, that's
I'm
what
okay.
I'm literally doing right now.
I either have the non-stop rock or I just become a statue.
Yes.
Oh, I've seen you in statue mode. Or Doctor Strange.
Like 2 hours straight, not moving.
Basically, I thought you were
Sit
frozen.
there.
I thought you were frozen. I saw you blink. I'm like,
I was
motherfucker,
frozen.
what?
I was frozen.
See, the funny part is when you take that, usually your eyes get heavier, and you just have your eyes just barely cracked open. You, during Doctor Strange, you are.
I was so zoned in because I'm like, if I don't watch this and I don't have something guiding me, it's over. I was like, guys, we gotta start the movie. We gotta start the movie. I knew it was coming. I knew death was upon me.
Oh, it's fucking
Oh
great.
man. Oh. And
Ah.
Dr. Strange, the thing was like the whole time I'm like, I just need something to focus on. I'll be okay. And then it started. I'm like, this is not helping at all.
No, and then we got into the mirror dimension. That's when your eyes bulged, and I was like, "Yeah, he's gone."
I thought this,
You
in
didn't,
my
re-
mind, I'm like, I thought this would help.
you didn't react to.
Lord.
You didn't react to anything. That was the telltale sign.
Oh my god. I had like, it's like that fucking bald bitch push my soul out.
Oh, man.
Fucking Tilda Swinton came in and just fucking uppercutted me out of my body. Oh.
All right.
Oh, crossroads.
Oh.
Is there a
You
truth?
okay?
Is that our truth?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at number 24, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, one
We're
more.
getting
And
there. We're getting there.
So fucking
Oh, I'm there.
close.
I'm there. Bam.
Oh, a few more eliminations.
So this is 25. Yeah.
I like how everybody started calling Damian Priest the bisexual Undertaker.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Bisexual Undertaker.
So he still has the Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just I have no hope for that. I don't want to see him catch it. I want to see him lose it to someone I'd rather.
Uh-oh.
At this point, he's gonna cash it in, and it's gonna be a fail.
Cody just got eliminated.
Yeah. Oh no, racism exists.
Cody got eliminated?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
What will we ever do? His story!
Yeah.
Oh my god, my story.
His story! His story!
Are you saying
That son of a bitch.
are you saying my story or history?
His story! His story, James!
Exactly where I got it from. Bisexual
Do what?
Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're wearing the same outfit that he wore last night.
Mm-hmm.
Along with close to having the same hair.
R-Truth.
Okay, that's a lot of
Destroying
crotch
Braun
right there.
Business dick right in the face. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of dick.
Maybe.
Good
Oh,
job.
JP, we've got Eddie Guerrero in here, just for you.
That's why I did it.
Oh my God, it's Pepsi.
They fucking just Radio City
I think
Music
she-
called that.
I think CM Punk has like the worst tattoo.
He does.
In what world? What kind of person? Okay, if somebody, say you're going on a date with somebody and they had a Pepsi tattoo, big
Done.
on their arm, would
Date's
you
over.
be like, do you work for them or are you a retard?
I think it's over, but I need to know this one thing first.
So swipe left.
Well, if you take off my pants, you'll find Coca-Cola.
Take off your pants. Wait, take off the pants. It has that bottle printing on the back that's like, you've won a free 12-ounce Pepsi.
It's got the two
Use the
fucking
code.
polar bears grabbing onto the penis.
Use the code EENIS. Oh, bye, Biggie.
Oh, do you guys have the polar bears? Oh, or is it just
Yes.
Canada?
Yeah, we had them.
Nope,
I think they
that's
retired. I think they retired that for Christmas.
Global warming.
Al Gore called them all back. Let's go, guys.
It's just their corpses floating by.
Santa's all of a sudden got a new coat.
Oh man, they used to really love Coca-Cola.
I loved
Oh,
when
man.
the videos of the guy in the polar bear suit that worked at the factory and took pictures with people started coming out.
Oh.
That guy lived for that job.
Braun just press slammed Damian Priest out the damn ring.
Hey,
Power.
you think damn near threw CM Punk out from the other side.
Come on, glitch, something glitch.
Glitcherama. The thing that like kind of like boggles my mind into what Kratos saying is what the reporters asking about Vince McMahon. Wrestling is fake, right? So why aren't the reporters kind of like filtered through that fake spectrum
I don't
instead of
know.
being like real fucking reporters? It seems like a weird oversight where I'd just be like, you know, if you're gonna do everything else fake, do this fake.
Yeah,
Miz is out.
thank
Oh,
God.
and there goes Eddie.
Good.
Now we got Drew McIntyre.
And then
Or
we
at
still
least have the reporters, even if they aren't fake, be
Sami
like,
Zayn.
you cannot ask this question.
Yeah, that's what I
I
said.
guess, yeah, I guess they just want the press regardless of what it is. I don't know. I don't know how it works. It seems retarded for like a fake sport to have real reporters.
Eh.
Then again,
Well, you can have the real
we saw-
reporters, but make it clear that we're trying to stay away from that because it's a legal matter and we cannot speak on it.
Then again, Heather, we saw the
Ooh.
football game between the Ravens and Kansas City, and they had real reporters, even though they had fake refs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't watch any of it because I was working, but I was looking at the score because I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna happen. Taylor Swift off.
The Ravens tried to come back, but for some reason Harbaugh likes to fucking put a leash on his players in the big games like that, and it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't. It is what it is. It's coaching. It wasn't. I mean, I will say this about the game today, because I did get to watch it. Lamar Jackson was trying to not lose, which hurt them. If he just plays free and loose, he's unstoppable. He's just got to get this mentality out of his head of making mistakes. He makes it.
He's got to go into it. Yes,
when Lamar Jackson makes mistakes, it's when he's worried about making a mistake.
Yeah. He's got to stop thinking, he's got to stop thinking, oh, this is championship, this is championship, this is championship. He has to go, and this is another game. This is just another game.
Yeah.
And I loaded up Twitter, and one of the first things I saw was an AI reincarnation of Taylor Swift getting banged from behind.
Okay.
It's
truth's gone.
They're trying to sue the, I guess, whatever person or company
Taylor
making
Swift is taking legal action against them.
Jeez.
Against whoever's making
You're
AI.
not gonna win that because yes, you'll take him down, but there's 15 others right behind him.
Well, I mean, if you're a public figure, there's
than anything else.
The amount of deep fake AI porn out there. You're good luck, Taylor.
Yep.
Jeez, I personally cannot.
I mean, the thing that was
her. I can't
I found
her one bit, but at the end of the day, she is another human being and doesn't deserve to have her image put out there like that.
Bye, Sammy.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I found funny, it was it wasn't like porn. It was in the middle of a stadium, someone ass ramming her with her in the Kansas City colors, and I don't know, it was weird.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I know. I laughed, and then I moved on with my life. But I know a lot of people are upset. You know what? I don't get upset with sport because I have this pretty strong inkling that there is a lot of fucking tomfoolery with sport.
Especially with DraftKings and FanDuel involved.
Well, I just feel like the amount of money that lends itself to sport, it almost has to be fucking. I don't believe the sport is untainted.
Bye, Punk.
With outside interference and all this other shit.
Down to Ricochet and Drew McIntyre.
I found today with some of the penalties never called during.
Oh, sorry, JP. It's hard to hear you. You're kind of.
You're going in and out. Try it now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Good.
I was just gonna say, it is. I seen some penalties in that first game today that I don't see in the regular season, like the taunting call. That's never called.
Druids.
Oh no, Travis Kelce did it 4 times and they did nothing about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was terrible. I had somebody tell me what he sells tickets. What?
Yeah, so then just watch, for everybody that complains about fucking WWE being fake, if you watch the fucking NFL, NBA, it's not necessarily fake, but there's fucking hands at work. I can tell you that from being a fan for sports for a long time.
He pointed to the
They're
side.
obviously being manipulated.
I
kind of wish he won the Real Rumble.
I do too.
They fumbled with Drew McIntyre, man. He's right at the right. He's at that level where if you gave him that Rumble victory and you change his character in the next 3 months, you'd have gold.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Still could.
Yeah, no, I get
Potential
you.
for some golden showers, but that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. Because unfortunately, I gotta head to bed because it's fucking
Yeah.
2 a.m. here.
We gotta be up with Wendy.
Me too.
But we'll be back most likely on Wednesday with some more fun gameplay with y'all. So make sure you guys come back for the fun. Thanks to everybody who joined us in the Chizat. Basement JP Heather, he on the call.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, till then, peace out, y'all.
Stay safe. Wear condoms.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up.